efficiency, sustainability, and net zero on a very, very large scale, there's a huge gap that actually comes into picture. So what are the gaps and gaps in approach and awareness that we always find? We are talking about efficiency, we are talking about net zero, we are talking about so many words, but still we are very, very casual about it. So if as an individual, I take, I'm glad we have people joining from abroad as well. So in India, we often have this, concept that if somebody is drinking water, maybe if I'm just, having this glass and so much water is left in the glass, if somebody is already, drank from that particular glass, we usually just throw that water. Because no, though it is a drinking water, but kuch jhoota ho gaya. Okay. So with this kind of approach, we just throw that water. There's a change observed. We put it in the plants without understanding whether the plant really needs it or not. Okay, so this has been a very casual approach. Then we are always looking at things while going on the road, especially in villages, we have that lots of water is going waste on the roads. So recently I had been to Indonesia. I saw that approaches, on a very, very similar note. People are not really, looking at things. The place we were sitting for international conference was also facing the same problem. And there was sudden rain and people didn't know what to do because there was so much water clogging on the site as well. And looking at overall approach with my travel to multiple countries, I would not say that only our country is facing this problem. We have a casual approach with almost every country till date. And it is important to change this approach and gain some seriousness about it. The day we open the tap and there is no water, we start getting irritated because we are yet to do our daily routine things and there's no water. So we have a comfort level with water already developed. We don't want this comfort to go. So if I know that morning 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock, there is going to be water shortage in my building, what I do is I get up early, I finish my daily routine, and I try to fill the water by 10 o'clock so that when I open the tap at 10, even if the water is not there, I am not losing my comfort level. So friends, we have developed some kind of comfort. Not only this, there are many people, they will open the tap and they'll say, oh, there's so much less water coming in. There's some, foam-like water, which I don't like. I need absolute quantity to brush my teeth, to wash my face, to take bath. So there is a comfort level developed. We need to change this. We need to understand the respect that we need to give to water and change ourselves accordingly. Many projects, they will just remove the aerators because they need a better flow. And if the plumber comes and says, oh, remove this, there's a lot of dirt which is accumulated, and the lady of the house, okay, just remove it and go, don't worry. And this has been an approach, and the plumbers who are working at local level are also not aware, and they keep removing the aerators. And then the project team keeps complaining, there's a lot of water issue, water is not getting balanced, I don't know what the developer has given, there's no water, and many things come into picture. Nextly, we are treating water with bias. Now, treating water with bias, if the water is kept in a nice kund or a sacred place, we will, take water and worship it. But the same water with the same quality, probably, if it is falling on the ground, we are not bothered. So it cannot be done in that particular aspect, and we need to treat it with respect. Then there's another concept. Why measure it? It's okay. We have a 1 liter water bottle. That's okay. So I'm going to drink 3 liters of water. So we will fill it and keep. When we are doing this for our particular health aspect, we are not measuring water for our daily uses and other things. Because Who is going to put that meter, how it's going to be measured and things like that. I am really glad that the scene is changing and people are very, very aware of all these things now. And there are concepts like virtual water, the right amount of water for plants and leakages, which are totally under the ignorance section. There's one more section which I would like to mention here. That is the ignorance with respect to design consultants. So the consultants, they will start using the thumb rule approach. They will take the thumb rule, okay, 135 liters per person per day water, and they will make every design with the same calculation, without understanding that if we are using an aerator, what is the actual use of water which is anticipated, what is the alternative we have already added for water, rainwater recharge is happening. So nothing is considered. 135 liters and straightway every design is done. What is the repercussion? The STP. So we are probably not using so much water, but at the end of the day, the STP is running halfway, not running, getting issue in terms of electricity consumption. And if the water is available and you are actually using it in excess, the STP doesn't know where to put that excess water. So I think I will end my presentation with the same question, so the people can actually start preparing for it. What do we do with the excess treated water from STP? Because we are done with plantation, landscape water, we are done with dual flush, and still car wash and all is probably not allowed to that particular extent for certain cars because of the mineral content and things like that. Or maybe chalo, we are using for car wash, still we have excess water. And today we are doing nothing but putting it in the drain. So friends, again a casual approach, and we are not looking at things properly. And common thing is leakage. If you see such kind of tap and it's just leaking around, if I just calculate what is the overall leakage that is happening, considering only 1 ml per second. So we realize it is 86 liters per day that is going in the drain. Nothing less than 1700 rupees per day. And believe me, my friends, considering a Bisleri bottle, it is this amount that we are putting in the drain every day. I'm not doing any calculations of monthly, weekly, yearly. You are free to do it and tell your people, if you find a leaking tap, you deserve a big slap, because this is what you are wasting. Absolute natural resource going in the drain.